You keep saying that you're waiting on God. But what if He's not the one dragging His feet? What if He's standing there waiting on you to move? You see, so often you'll hear, I'm just waiting on the Lord. I'm in a season of waiting. And that can happen. Absolutely, those are periods of our lives. But if we're really honest with ourselves, more often than not, waiting looks like avoidance. You say, God, I just need some clarity. But He's already given you a calling. You say, Lord, I just need some more confidence that this is it. But He doesn't want your confidence. He wants your obedience. You say, God, could I just have a sign? And He's standing there saying, I have already spoken. I'm reminded of the Israelites when they fled Egypt. They were standing on the Red Sea and they had Pharaoh's army behind them. And he's crying out to God, Moses, saying, Lord, what? They're scared. And God says, why are you crying out to me? Tell the Israelites to move. And I think about that a lot. How often has God told me to move and I'm sitting there avoiding it? I'm sitting on the shore. He's already parted the seas. Maybe He's done the same thing in your life. And you're camped out on the shore. And He's saying, I've made a way. Go. Because James tells us that faith without works is dead. We have to step into what God's called us to. The parable of the talents makes me think, you had two of them who increased them and they were rewarded, but the third buried it. And the master wasn't upset with him because he failed at what he was told to do. He was upset because he never even tried. How many times in my life have I never even tried? How many times in your life have you never even tried at the thing? God has equipped you with all of the tools you need to get started. Take that first step. You don't need another sign. You need action. And in the midst of that action, pray. God doesn't need another prayer from you. He wants you to take that step of obedience into what He's called you to. And amidst that obedience, pray. He will increase that faith within us. God is faithful in those moments. He has designed you for a purpose. You say, well, I don't know what to do. But you do. You know that book He's put on your heart to write. You know that relationship that's fallen apart that you keep getting pinged with to repair. You know that career in which He's called you to step into. Will we have the obedience to do those things? Or do we fear judgment, failure from other people more than we fear God? Because Proverbs 1 tells us that the beginning of all wisdom is the fear of the Lord. And if I fear Him the most, if I fear not doing what He called me to do the most, we'll be unstoppable. But it's about taking that step. It's not about gaining more knowledge. It's not about getting this perfect tool or this great idea on this. Just start taking action. God will provide. You say, well, I'm not good enough. Hey, guess what? That's when God does His best work. It says, in our weakness, He is made strong. You are well equipped for what God has called you to. And be honest with yourself. Is your waiting period right now really avoidance? He's waiting on you. In Revelation, it says, behold, I stand at the door and knock. It doesn't say He's pacing. It doesn't say He knocks and then goes the next one. He's waiting on you to draw near, to say, God, I trust You. It's what it is. It's a hard issue for me. Hard issue for you. Do I trust God? Move, step, and take action. And God will do incredible things. Don't let the enemy come into your ear and say, you're going to fail. You're going to fall apart. This is not going to work. Do you fear that more than you fear God? If I'm honest with myself, sometimes. He is faithful and diligent, and He has spoken into your life. You can do it.